Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel, and for all Wolf Winters fans, it's a great day, isn't it, coming up to Christmas 2021, and he releases his first very original first song. Now I put a moving image, whereas on his video he's got a still image, because there's quite a few lyrics to go through, and on top of that it's a very deep song, and I felt it needed a bit of life put into it, and it'll carry you along with the lyrics. As always, it comes in 16 languages, so please look for your language, click onto settings, and you will enjoy this, because this is the most anticipated song, I'd say, in Australia. Since his controversial turnaround with the judge and all of that went on The Voice, where the judge with his full team heard his voice and still swung around wanting him on his team, he's gone into what we'd say lockdown, because that's what's happened around the world, and especially in Queensland in Australia. So fast forward, here he is with a lockdown song and discussing his experience. So I'm looking forward to that. I've got the lyrics in front of me, so let's get straight into it and I'll analyze the lyrics after.
You haven't seen me in a while. Got a little lost in the bottle, and all the green just kept making me blue. Think I'm doing fine right now. As fine can be anyway. Except it's harder these days getting out of bed if there's nothing else I have to do that day. Suppose we're all feeling quite the same. A city imprisoned, the night owls are going insane. Grass looking much less greener now. It's only another shade of pain. Life's been on hold for too long. Wish I could see my friends again in the same place, breathing the same air without a care. Don't know how long it's been. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Life's a little strange these days, living way down the coast. Swear I can hear the waves most of the time, except the beaches are lonely and a little gray. But hey, so am I. Still finding it a little odd to swipe right and not just say hi from across the bar at some local dive. Much easier to fall for an analog smile. Life's been on hold for too long. Wish I could make a new friend again in the same place, breathing the same air without a care. Don't know how long it's been. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. The only constant in life is change. The wheel keeps on turning, whichever cliche gets you through the day. Just know it's gonna get better soon. Things will change. It's gonna be okay. I'm working out hard so it'll work out in the end. Gotta stay safe, wanna get fit, need to keep healthy, can't get sick. There's no one here to take given me. Life's been on hold for too long. Wish I could see my friends again in the same place, breathing the same air without a care. Don't know how long it's been. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man. Feels like forever, man.
I'm not going to talk much after the song because there's a lot of lyrics to go through, except to say, Wolf, I'm one of those many fans that's so happy you finally released an original song like this to satisfy those worldwide fans that have been looking for that for a long time. In all his interviews and videos, he always acknowledges his loyal fan base and always asks if people could, and I put the links to his patronage to this video as well. It's people like him that we need to support in the music industry, and a lot of people are looking for people to sponsor their channels. Now, I don't particularly do it for my channel, but a lot of people do. And when you're in the position of being gifted in so many ways, I know a lot of people whom are his fans aren't aware he's looking for that. They think, oh, this is a man that's quite okay. But the patronage is there, and if you want to click on and support his work and support the new album, fingers crossed everyone for 2022, hey, that this is the kind of artist that you want to be supporting. So that's out of the way. Let's get straight into the lyrics. You haven't seen me in a while, got a little lost in the bottle, and all the green just kept making me blue. I think I'm doing fine right now, as fine as can be anyway, except it's harder these days, getting out of bed. If there's nothing else I have to do that day. Even for a musician, even for a person that had to get away from the media, you sense straight away there, Wolf was like many people that before the lockdown took effect, especially in Australia, they really, within 24 hours, many places was just, that was it, close your businesses. It wasn't quite like here where it was phased in. So I'd say, judging by the media, chasing this young man, wanting to know when he was coming out with music, wanting to know what's happening with him because of that explosive time on The Voice and what happened, and the euphoria because of The Voice that he caused. I'd say he just escaped to the beach like everybody else and went away for a few days to clear his head, and then suddenly lockdown. But he said, except it's harder these days getting out of bed. Even for people who are creative, it's hard to get out of bed. Because once you've wrote a few songs and once you've strutted the guitar and once you've got to be in the right place, the right frame of mind to be creative. And I would say, judging by the lyrics, he just got stuck in a spot and it was just hard to get out of bed and be himself when he realized this is where I have to stay. So we move on. Suppose we're all feeling quite the same. A city imprisoned. The night owls are going insane. When you're on your own and you get away from all that craziness of the media and you realize you have to stay there longer than you planned, what happens to most people is when you're in that situation, all you hear is nature. And if you're a city person, where I'd say Wolf is, and he went on a show like that and you're surrounded by car sounds and all of that, to adjust your brain to total silence where all he was hearing was the night owls, must have drove him insane, because you're either a country person or a city person. So there he is, isolated, can't get out of the situation, not feeling very creative, and realizing, oops, I'm like all the other people in lockdowns, I have to keep inside. I can't go anywhere, travel anywhere. And he wasn't used to those sounds. But I'm already sensing it was the calming effect that he needed, because too many people wanted a piece of him after The Voice. And I'd say judging by here, a city imprisoned. He was imprisoned by his surroundings, but it wasn't to his detriment, it was to his advantage. Because what happens? You have to become creative and get used to your environment, and that's what he did. Because he said, the grass is looking much less greener now. That was in the beginning, it's only another shade of pain. Because then he'd have to deal with his thoughts and his demons and his upbringing, because we all know he had a very difficult upbringing. So therefore, he has to sit down with a pen and paper and start, because there's nothing else around him for him to do, getting those feelings out. And he does. Life's been on hold for far too long, he says. Wish I could see my friends again. And that was the same for everybody, family and friends in the lockdown. In the same place, breathing the same air without a care. Don't know how long it's been, feels like forever, man. And he repeats that. It felt like forever for everybody, because nobody could visit family, nobody could do things with their friends. Everything we took for granted suddenly came to a stop. It was a life-challenging analysis of how we live our lives after the lockdown. And even now in Queensland and Australia, they're still battling away, and other places around the world are starting to bring lockdowns in again. So it feels like forever and ever, and it's a situation we're all experiencing. Life's a little strange, he says, these days, living way down the coast. I swear I can hear the waves most of the time. The beaches are lonely, a little grey, but hey, so am I. So the aging process comes in, and that's the mental over the physical, where if you're not used to that kind of environment, and it's not what you expect it to be, staying in long term, and a lockdown it's long term, you do just hear the waves, and nature comes into play. But it's a different sound for the brain to try and deal with, and it sounds like he was struggling all the time. He needed to get away from the media, got stuck in a place, and I need to get away from this. But he was one of many people around the world in the same situation. It does. It's a great song. It's very poignant because a lot of people have been in that situation. A lot of people are still suffering that situation. And the only thing about this song is sometimes if we're getting out of the situation of lockdown, we need to be reminded. And this is a song of remembrance, of not to take life for granted. Because, hey, we don't know what's around the corner, do we? So that's my summarization and interpretation of the lyrics. I hope you've enjoyed his return to the fold. Many fans have. Thank you, Wolf Winters. I hope a lot of people get on board with your patronage. It's been a pleasure doing this. I'm a huge fan of 3 other reactions. So please like, comment and subscribe if you agree. I look forward to your company again in January of 2022. Take care.